Golden Tyre has been around since the early 1980s, but it's only in recent years they've become extremely popular and the tyre of choice by many of the top riders, especially after Graham Jarvis won extreme enduro events so consistently on these tyres. The day before the Wildwood Rock Extreme Enduro, Graham Jarvis had won the Wildwood Rock Extreme Hill Climb on Golden Tyres. I got to speak with him before he went on to win the main Extreme Enduro event on the same set of tyres. Mate, congratulations on your win in the hill climb yesterday. People apparently are saying the Golden Tyres might have been a bit of a help.
Definitely, yeah, the Golden Tyres were working well. I'm just running a standard 216 here, so it should work spot on.
So I figured if Graham recommended the tyres, who was I to argue? The Golden Tyre crew recommended the GT216 front and the GT230 rear. First, I must stress I'm only assessing these tyres as a clubman level rider, but having read every test and review I could find by highly qualified riders, I'd agree on all key aspects, so I'll drop their thoughts into this review as well. My overriding impression of both tyres is traction, and plenty of it. The focus of our riding is mainly cross training, so we tend to run soft mousses or tubes at around 8 psi, which provides plenty of grip with most tyres of course. But I found the Golden Tyres are taking this to new levels, and it's been interesting trying to find at what point that front tyre is going to let go on steep descents. It is significantly grippier than any front tyre I've used to date. It's also proven to be great at speed in a variety of conditions. Having made the change to a 250 EXC 6 months ago, it took a while to get used to that front end skipping around, a fact I took for granted, but the GT216 up front seems to have largely eliminated this. The GT230 rear impressed me at the Wildwood Rock Extreme Enduro, with its ability to grip well even on wet rocks, but especially at finding grip on hills when I'd lost all momentum. I've often watched the top riders in Romaniacs easing their way up seemingly impossible slopes at low speed. While most of this is obviously rider skill, I can see now that tyre choice can and does play a large role. In similar situations, I'm finding the GT230 is finding grip where any of my previous tyres would have forced a U-turn for another stab at the hill. The wear is surprisingly good for the traction I've been getting. I thought the downside of all that traction would be fast wear, but I've done a total of 20 hours on this Golden Tyre combo, including the Wildwood Rock Extreme Enduro. The GT216 front, minimal wear, while the GT230 rear has lost about a quarter of its tread and the leading edge is worn. However, that edge was worn down by some Gumby attempts to get out of huge rock sections where I started to smoke the tyre up. Of course, wear will vary depending on your style. Cross training emphasises traction over wheel spin, and my wear rates here are from technical riding, not balls out racing through the woods. Overall, I am extremely impressed with these Golden Tyres. The 216 front and 230 rear combo that the Australian guys recommended does seem perfect for my type of riding, but I'm keen to give their other models a try at some stage as well and review those, particularly the ultra soft compounds that resemble trials tyres in grip. Graham Jarvis and other extreme enduro riders use these in very wet, slippery conditions, and it was interesting to try that setup for the Endurocross Nationals only a month or two away now. More and more riders just seem to be swinging over to the Golden Tyres. Australian riders would be interested to know that some recent converts include our top guys.